And they weren't even on a break. Like, they didn't say together, like, yes, we're on a break. Rachel was like, I suggest break, and Ross stormed out.
Okay, but, like, it was very clear.
They didn't even agree that they were on a break.
It was very clear that Ross didn't understand what a break was. Right?
Also that. It's
like,
not a break up.
There's, like, a big part where, like, Ross just assumes they've broken up. Like, he's just that dumb. We all learned what a break is. The world learned what a break is. With that episode.
A break
Not
is
everybody.
that person has someone else they want to sleep with, generally.
Yeah. It's like
in the real world, that's generally what it is.
All the rules that have applied to this relationship are hereby nullified until the break is undone, is what I would hear that as.
It's a break. I don't take a break from work and then just leave forever.
Okay.
I'm not quitting.
But you're not working anymore.
Yeah, but you're not working. You're fucking around with your
anymore.
own social life and doing whatever the hell you want. You could go interview for another
still
job
at
on
work.
your break. But
Sometimes,
you could interview for another
you're
job.
not.
Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm going to get lunch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lunch is not having sex with another woman.
But
or is it?
My biggest argument about the whole break situation is that if your first impetus is to go sleep with another person, maybe you should break up. If you're like, hey, I'm so distraught by the fight that we just had that I need to either put your penis in something or receive a penis inside of yourself, then whichever way that you'd like, or other vagina things.
It took 2 years
but I'm just
after
saying,
breaking up with my last boyfriend to have sex with someone else. 2
Right?
years.
Yeah.
Because I'm a good person.
okay, but
And then I just never stopped having sex with people.
Alternately, I had a relationship that was so bad that the only way I could get myself out of it was by cheating on him mercilessly.
Damn.
And then it was like the 6th or 7th person before I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Mercy.
And it was like horrifying.
all right.
So
That's how you do that.
sometimes, but that's how you have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge the idea that it's like, you don't want to be with this person. Let it go.
Yeah.
So they should have fully broken up, in my opinion.
I will say
They should have, because Rachel was way better than Ross, even though they're all pretty terrible.
Well,
Ross
yes,
is the
Ross
worst.
is the worst.
Ross is 100% the worst.
You know, the only reason Ross is a likable character in the context of the TV show is because David Schwimmer's physicality, his comedic physicality is so fucking hilarious that he makes you like Ross, even though if any other character actor had done Ross, he would be a piece of trash.
Yeah, he's like vaudeville clown as far as
so
his
funny.
physicality.
Why is Ross the worst out of all of them?
Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's get into it.
I'm ready for this. Okay. Ross is bad, and we can go round table on this one here. Ross is bad because first of all, he's a bad father. He had this child, and you never see Ben again after season 4 or something like that. He's not really around, doesn't give a shit. That whole relationship is gone.
Not only when he had him, though, he was bad at having him. When Ben would come stay with him, there was the whole thing about him wanting to play with Barbie dolls instead of G.I. Joes, and Ross being all shitty like that. Ross,
that comes down to his homophobia again.
Yeah, big time. And then there was the one where he let Joey and Chandler watch Ben, and they left Ben on a bus that went across the country.
It's entirely possible that the Ben that continued was not the actual Ben.
Yeah,
in reality,
hey, that's a fun fan theory.
In reality, that could be a totally different baby.
Yeah.
But is that on Ross?
He should know Chandler and Joey well enough, considering they're two of his best friends, especially Chandler, to be like, why? Why did he leave them? I can't remember the reason. Why did he leave Ben? I think it was a rush decision. I don't think it was...
No, I think...
It was a business thing?
It was just he had...
Just watch them?
To run to the museum or something. Because that was still when he was
he also
working
had
at the museum.
He had a monkey that he was in charge of.
There's a great quote. I just watched an episode recently. It's in late season 6, I think. And they're sitting at Central Perk, and he just goes, hey, you guys remember when I had a monkey? Yeah. What was I thinking?
Dude, there was a whole episode where he goes back and finds that monkey.
Yeah, and the secret janitor guy at the zoo.
Yeah, it's Dan Castellaneta.
Yeah, it's the guy who's all in Simpsons.
Yeah, the guy that does the voice of Homer Simpson. And he's like, your monkey's alive. Yeah, that whole thing. And it's just this weird deep throat moment.
Yeah. And they go to the movie set too and sing him.
Yeah, because it was like, your monkey is dead, and for whatever reason. Oh yeah,
I think it's because the zoo sold him off.
To a
Yeah,
beer
then he
company.
saw him once and was like, "I'm good now.
I know.
Peace, bad
Yeah.
dad."
Well, it was like he saw one capuchin monkey on TV and was like, "That's my capuchin monkey."
They all look exactly the same.
They all
it's
look
like
exactly
golden
the same.
retrievers.
Like
There's no
babies
variants.
in the bus station. Like babies in the bus station.
The 90s and capuchin monkeys were like hand in hand.
I
don't
held
know,
a capuchin
monkeys
monkey
were everywhere.
once at it was an after party for a reception of a wedding, and they brought a monkey.
What?
And he was classic monkey, dude. He like sat on people's shoulders and like stole their hats and shit. And he was wearing little monkey jeans. It was so cute. It was so great. I was so hammered.
Oh my god!
Their wedding was at a winery.
Classic monkey.
It was so classic. But stealing hats—that's so monkey.
That is what monkeys do. That is so on brand for a monkey.
It's like eating a banana, stealing hats. That's what monkey do.
Oh my god! Did I actually eat bananas? What? I remember when he was trying to find a good zoo for him to go to, and he met the other guy who was all like, "How does he feel about sharp objects?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If someone were to come at him and corner him, how would he defend himself?" Who was that? That was another Simpsons guy, actually.
I have no idea.
Yes, I can see his little
Shit,
face.
hold on.
Yeah.
Wasn't Harry Shearer, was it?
It was.
It was Harry Shearer.
It was Harry Shearer.
Yeah. Who, from like Spinal Tap and stuff like that.
And he's like,
Principal Skinner.
Tell me, does your monkey attack people or bite people? No. Oh, all right. Very good. Okay.
That's like John Lovitz's 2 cameos in that show. He plays the same guy in 2 cameos.
But like two.
Oh.
It's
he's the guy who's
similar
really
guy.
high.
It's
He's
a
really
stoned
high.
guy, yeah.
Similar guy, but not the same guy.
No, I'm
As it
pretty
turns
sure.
out,
Who's
no,
the
it's not
second
the
guy?
same character, but they're both
Really high.
some kind of chef or like critic.
Who's
No,
the
because it
second
was
guy?
like
that they both
no,
get?
it was like because didn't
the
Rachel
first-
go on a date with him? Was it Rachel or Monica?
No.
The first time it was a blind date, right?
No, the first one he was a food critic because Monica was
food
trying to get a
critic,
job
yeah.
or a chef or something.
Yeah,
He's
and he
a
just
guy-
comes in and
he
he's
and he
high
just
for the
pops
first
in
time.
all the.
He's high. Yeah, he smoked a joint on the way, right? That's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yep, and then he's eating all the finger food.
And he
like,
really
in
likes
3
all
seconds.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
he
"This
eats
is
Cheerios.
delicious."
He's like, "Oh, we should make tacos," because he runs
Yeah.
the taco shell.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then the second
who is
time
he?
he's a blind date.
Who's like ugly, like who doesn't think much of himself.
Yeah, he
right?
hates himself.
That's the whole. Yeah, okay.
Huh.
Did I
thought
watch
they were
this
the
and
same
just
person.
forget
I
it?
missed
What?
that.
think
Yeah, I
it's the same
forgot.
I'm
That's
John Lovitz.
Well, yeah, I would think I would remember him.
Yeah, you'd think
It was
so.
it was like second season, his first
No,
one,
yeah, the first one was
or
real
first
early on.
maybe.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
it was after Monica lost her first job.
I think so, and she was like trying to like
She was
cooking stuff in her
she was
house
doing
for
the
him.
catering.
Yeah.
And then Phoebe brought him over. She's like, I massaged this guy.
Maybe it is the same guy because I think Phoebe's
No,
the
I
one
thought
who
it was supposed
set
to be
up
the same
Rachel.
Because the
They
second
don't
joke
address
was he
it,
was
though.
high again. I
Yeah,
thought. The second
they don't
joke.
address it though.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It's the same character.
Who on earth looks like John Lovitz twice? Like there's not more than one John Lovitz.
Well, no
walking
names
around.
look like each other all the time.
Were there any other people who
Sure.
who guested twice?
Nope, that's the only one.
Huh.
I say that with complete confidence.
I believe you because of the complete confidence with which you said that.
I think it's weird that Bruce Willis was in there as
For a long
somebody
I
who-
kind of liked his character.
but he was somebody. Okay, so Chandler and Joey talk about how great Die Hard is,
I know. I think
in
about
that
that
show.
all the time.
Oh.
All
and
the time.
none of them are like. That guy looks like Bruce Willis when he walks up, but he is just
Yeah.
he is somebody
Only a
else.
few people play themselves, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the monkey.
No one.
But like, if they had not,
Yeah, that was
like,
on the monkey
if
set.
they didn't talk specifically about how great Die Hard is, a lot, then it would make sense that like Bruce Willis could just show up and start, giving it to Rachel.
Did they talk about it before he came on?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, so that
well
may be
before.
why. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why they tried to get him, honestly.
Maybe.
Because somebody who's writing the
Well, it
script
was
like
also
Wasn't
in
he
the
actually-
early thousands when Bruce Willis was like
Wasn't he actually
coming back
dating
from the 80s.
somebody in that show? Or like, wasn't he
Was
actually dating Jennifer Aniston at the time?
No.
Everybody has dated Jennifer Aniston.
How did
That's
Brad
fair.
Maybe.
Pitt come into it? Was he actually?
They were dating.
They were dating. Okay.
So that was a part of the joke, was that he hated Rachel Green,
Right.
his character.
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
kind of a joke because they were together.
I wasn't sure.
Oh,
if there
speaking of which, earlier we were talking about Monica's parents hating her, and it reminded me when you brought up the Brad Pitt character, because Brad Pitt's character was a fat kid who got skinny, and now he's all like hot Brad Pitt, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you're so attractive. No one, her parents, never congratulate Monica. Like
That
she
the Thanksgiving
is-
episode, they're just like, yes, Monica's thin. We're all very happy. Anyway,
Yeah.
It always makes me upset because I'm like,
dude, she lost like 150
look at her.
pounds.
Like, she's great. She works with food. She's so strong.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not real, and I get it, but like, I kind of wish there was a bit more about that, like about the idea. Like, there's a few lines here and there where she'll say like, the fat girl inside of me, I never let her eat. Like, there's a few of those,
Yeah.
but not too many.
But to the point, Monica, I would say that Monica, out of all of them, is the most emotionally and like psychologically damaged out of all of them. Like, because of all the shit
I would
she had
say
to go
she's
through.
probably the.
I thought you were gonna say she was like the
most-
best.
No,
Yeah.
she's super manipulative. Like, she can't handle. Like, she's still hung up on what her parents
Yeah,
think
I
of her.
guess
way
you're
Well, I
way
mean,
down the
sure,
line.
she's got
she
a
controls
terrible-
Chandler with an iron fist.
She
and
really doesn't. Their whole relationship is that Chandler's like terrible at relationships, and Monica's like, no, this is how adults handle things.
Dude,
like,
they
we
were.
speak to each
Watch
other.
it again. They've been in a relationship since the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Since the very beginning, every time there's a flashback or there's a thing or there's a forward thing or any detail, Monica and Chandler are always together. I was like, they knew this from day one that they were going to put them together.
What was it? Didn't Monica think that she made out with Chandler, and that's when she made out with Ross
No,
at the
that
college
happened-
party? Who did she think she was making? Oh, she just names him like the midnight.
No, I think
Romeo
I
or
think
something.
you find out it was Chandler.
No, you find out it was Ross.
Really?
Wait, Monica made out with Ross, even though they're brother and sister?
Yeah, because
What?
Ross
This is
thought
an
she was
episode.
Rachel under a pile of coats, and it was actually just fat Monica. Like, there was no pile of coats; it was just a big fat girl. And Monica just thought it was some college guy that like came and kissed her.
Wait, what?
No, there's
what?
okay. I'm sorry. There's,
missed it,
Okay, there's
obviously.
one.
And then Chandler delivers one of his classic, "What did I marry into?"
Right.
What was the thing with it? Was like Monica and Ross's parents were like rededicating their vows or something. Wasn't there like there was
That's
there was
their
an episode,
anniversary.
their anniversary, but then
Where Monica wanted to do the speech.
yeah, that just
And
shut them
yeah.
down.
She's like,
That's what I'm
about-
talking about. Is she's like a monster? The only reason she like even showed up to this thing,
No, she wasn't.
she
said,
wanted
like,
to. She wanted to ruin their time. That was essentially
No, she wanted to make them cry because Ross always makes them cry.
In a, I've welled up with tears of appreciation.
Yeah, but they blew
Love.
past that point, and she still just wanted to get tears out of them. And
Right, because she started bringing up like the dead grandma and
Yeah.
the dead dog.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, she's
she can be a
emotionally
little
abusive.
terrible. I'll give you that, but the balance of what she's gone through versus what she dishes,
Oh yeah, no,
Sure.
it comes out, but like
Balance.
she didn't
She's
walk.
also the
She didn't
least
walk
mean.
away like
horrifying.
completely healthy. Like, she has like control issues and
100%.
stuff put on her by the fact that her parents never gave her any validation.
Yeah, I guess based on my own argument that I just made, truly Phoebe is the angel because she went through the most of everyone and is the nicest to everyone.
Okay, so there's a thing
she's
I
kinda
read
mean,
Ooh, I'm
that
excited about it.
pointed something out to me that by like season 5 or 6, she just turns mean.
yeah,
Like really mean.
yeah.
And like none of it's really that funny at all. Can
Huh.
you cider me, dude?
Mean. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if you start watching the later seasons, like the last 4 or 5 seasons, she is just
I heard the meanness started after the baby was born. I've heard that
Emma?
theory before. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's a little more no nonsense after that.
Yeah,
especially
right?
Dealing with like everybody else's bullshit.
As
Wow.
soon as careful.
Just yeah, no.
Yeah, right where you're about to head to when after she has the baby. The word on the street is that
When Rachel
Phoebe-
has a baby.
When Rachel has the baby, Phoebe
Phoebe?
becomes mean all the time.
whenever Chandler's leaving for Tulsa, she literally slams the door in his face whenever he's like trying to say his goodbyes.
Yeah.
she's just like, okay, and slams the door, and she turns to everyone, and she's like, he wouldn't leave.
Didn't she like molest someone she was massaging?
Oh,
No,
she was trying to get...
she bit his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
I feel like, to me, there, a lot of the times, like, Joey's a shithead, but
He actually respects
he's a
women.
shithead. Like,
He never, like, really lies to women.
I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know what-
He's a great
Yeah.
he's a
direct
great
about it.
friend to the
And
people
whatever
in this show.
with Rachel.
Like he backs everybody up. He never does anything selfish in
He's a
regards to the other
Hufflepuff,
people.
by the way.